Hello, I'm Sophia Hangyu, Product Specialist at Mirae Asset, and joining me today is Saniel Chandrawat, Senior Investment Analyst, to give us his review of China's biotech sector. Welcome, Saniel. It's great to chat with you today.
Thanks, Sophia.
So, Saniel, could you please give us a brief overview of what we've been seeing in China's biotech sector this year?
Yes, we are seeing increasing competition in the first wave biotech product PD1 in China. But at the same time, we are seeing companies progressing well in their research and development activities towards new modalities and new targets. Over the last 1 year, we have seen domestic companies progress well on their PD1, with its PD1 getting approved for large indications such as non-small cell lung cancer or liver cancer. Liver cancer and non-small cell lung cancer are large indications, with lung cancer having the largest number of new cases each year in China, and liver cancer being the third largest. Not just that, these companies are now getting these products approved for first-line treatment, which improves accessibility as well as penetration. Very recently, we are seeing that these drugs are getting included in National Drug Reimbursement Program, which again will help affordability towards these drugs.
So I guess that will help enhance the accessibility of these drugs and make it more affordable for the patients.
Yes, that's right. In terms of numbers, the first PD1 in China was approved in 2018. And the sales of all these PD1 drugs for first 9 months this year has been over RMB 3 billion. We believe this will further accelerate as these drugs get included in National Reimbursement Drug Program. Another interesting update for this year has been the increase in in-licensing deals or global drugs coming in China. We have seen a steady increase of these deals in the last 5 years, with major focus being oncology as well as innovative drugs. The number of deals continues to steadily increase from 30 to now 80 per year, and the deal value has significantly increased to $150 million per year.
That's quite significant growth. And what about in the regulation space? Is there anything new that we're seeing there?
So there has been a new clinical research guideline by CDE, the draft in July 21 and the final version very recently. This clinical guideline for oncology drugs states the clinical value should be the primary motive in designing these clinical trials. Specifically, it raises the bar for head-to-head clinical trial for mature assets and would allow single-arm studies only for disease or indications which does not have standard of care or drugs. This clearly raises the bar for oncology drug research. We believe in the long run, first in class, best in class would be the way to go.
So we've been hearing about severe price cuts within the drug space. Does this impact only generics, or is it impacting also innovative drugs as well?
As a background, the first round of volume-based procurement or VBP was implemented in December 2018. And since then, there has been 4 more rounds at a much frequent interval. The last 2 rounds impact is yet to be seen, but there were 112 drugs in the first 3 rounds, and the savings due to the price cut has been to the tune of RMB 54 billion, which is about 9% of the generic market. There has been 5 total rounds of volume-based procurement, and the last round has just been implemented. These savings will go into funding the reimbursement program for the innovative drugs. The innovative drugs have been seeing price cut as well. However, this, in our view, is to include them in the National Reimbursement Drug Program, which, as we discussed above, will help in penetration and accessibility. In our opinion, the price cut impact will be offset by much higher volume growth, as we just discussed, in the next few years. In terms of numbers, in 2020, the 3 domestic PD1s, when they were included in the reimbursement program, the price cut or the price was reduced from an annual treatment cost of RMB 100,000 to about RMB 50,000.
Could you talk to us about the global aspirations which some of these Chinese biotech firms have?
So homegrown innovative drugs has been a recent phenomenon. The biotech companies has adopted this by using a fast follow strategy, which is going after proven targets, developing me too or me better drugs. But now we are seeing China becoming a global powerhouse of R&D research. Interestingly, about 40% of the global research for clinical trial in phase 1 comes from China. We are at the beginning of the first wave of domestic innovative drugs going global. Currently, this is in the form of out-licensing deals. We have seen the first wave of these deals for the domestically developed PD1. As an example, Beijing's PD1 was out-licensed to Novartis for a deal value of $2 billion. Innovent out-licensed its PD1 to Eli Lilly at a deal value of $1 billion. and Junshi outlicensed its PD-1 to AstraZeneca at a deal value of $600 million.
And finally, where are we in terms of R&D activity in next generation modalities?
So as China's PD-1 market becomes increasingly saturated, it's important to have next generation pipeline. Example, bispecifics or ADCs or new modalities like CTLA-4, CD47, TIGIT, CAR-T, among others. Earlier, these products were in early stage or preclinicals, but now we are seeing them progress well within the clinical trial. Agree that most of the R&D effort in China is still skewed towards proven target. We are seeing an incremental effort towards first-in-class or best-in-class research. In terms of numbers, 70% of China's clinical assets are still focusing on top 21% targets, compared to 31% of targets in the US. Chinese research group accounted for second highest abstract in ASH conference last year.
Sounds like there's been a lot of progress in China's biotech sector this year, and we look forward to what's to come. Thank you very much for your time, Saniel. It's been great to chat with you today.
Thank you, Sophia.
Thank you for watching. We look forward to sharing more of our insights with you soon.